These are brilliant young people, and they have the capacity and the potential to help us feed the world. We need their brains.
We felt like this was the next step for them, and we thought they were ready to look at a controversial issue of farming, because the question we addressed this summer was, how can we feed the billions of people who will live on planet Earth? Well, all land that goes into the production of tobacco is not going into the production of food. So we wanted to see what were the land requirements for this, what was this doing as far as renewable and non-renewable resources, and begin to encourage in the students their analytical skills on ethical decision making.
We're taking all that we learned today and we're going to take it into the challenge that we are working on, which is to create a more efficient way of curing tobacco to where it does not harm the environment.
It helps me in the classroom because the students are able to, I've taught information and concepts in my class, but then for them to see it unfold like before their eyes, like a real world connection, it makes it easier for me, because when they see things happen and how that could really affect them, it's easier to teach, because when they come back to the classroom they're more excited because they've seen real examples other than just me showing pictures and giving them my knowledge base. They have a knowledge base of their own because this experience is theirs.
With all education, we know that students learn best by experiences and by doing things than they do by reading. So reading is very important in education, but it is not the only way we learn, and it's probably not the way that we learn to that deep level. At the STEM Academy, we're strongly encouraging that the students are working at the highest level of rigor and that they're doing some things that they ordinarily would not have done in a classroom.
I learned that tobacco and producing it and curing it is a lot more complicated than I thought, because we researched it, but like once you actually see like how it turns out, it's like very different than the research.
Hands-on stuff is easier to learn than just sitting and looking at a picture, because you really don't get a feel for it.
I think it's very important that they realize that when they go to Walmart or Kroger's or any grocery store in the country and get that food, and get that milk, and get that cheese, it came off of a farm. And I think sometimes it's kind of missed of just what did it take to get those strawberries here, or that lettuce, or that cheese from Wisconsin. There's tremendous opportunity for the young people in the Montgomery County school systems to get into agriculture in a support system. They don't have to be out here running a combine. They can be in some lab trying to figure out how to make the next best corn strain, or the next best wheat, or improving the GPS on a tractor, or coming up with a new cattle drug that might get rid of some of the disease we have.
I didn't know that farming had such a big impact on our lives and in the economy.
I think by them coming out here and seeing technology as we use it, that it's going to help them understand what they're learning. And that was the goal when we started.
What we have in Montgomery County is a great source of people. And through Dr. Worthington's contacts and through all of our STEM teachers' contacts, we've developed some really good relationships with industry and with agriculture, where these experts are willing to help us help our students, because they see the need of really good students to solve these world problems. So I like to look at our STEM program as being one that takes advantage of the resource that is so meaningful to us, which is the human impact, and that's what we're using here.